What's up? What it do? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dior and I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be all about Netflix. From Netflix movies all the way down to Netflix series. So I'm going to be giving you guys some suggestions about what I recommend during this time of quarantine. Before we get started, you guys already know the drill. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And also turn on your post notifications bell so that you will never miss a video when I post. And lastly, follow me on all of my socials if you want to. It will be in the description bar down below. And without further ado, let's just hop right into this video. Alright, so the first TV show off of Netflix that I would highly recommend is On My Block. So if you guys have not seen On My Block, you are very late to the party. Even I was late to the party and I finished. It has three seasons so far. And I finished the 3 seasons in like 2 weeks because everybody was talking about it. I'm like, I had to figure out what the hype was about for myself, and it is a really good TV show. Like, it kept me watching it. Like, at the end of every show, it was suspenseful and I couldn't stop watching. So I would definitely highly recommend On My Block. Jamal, the main character, well, not main character, but one of the characters in there, Jamal, he is basically the only reason why I watched the show, because he's just funny. Like, On My Block, it's like a comedy. It's serious. Some parts are like serious and like suspenseful, but it's also like really funny. So yeah, definitely watch On My Block. It has 3 seasons. Cannot wait for season 4. I'm sorry about the way they ended season 3. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna do any spoilers, but I am very upset of how they ended season 3. If you already watched On My Block, you know what I'm talking about. You should feel me, because I just feel like that was so disrespectful how they ended it, but I'll just leave it at that. The next TV show that I would recommend, y'all already know, All American. I just started watching that. I'm on season 1 episode 9. I'm season 1 episode 9. And let me just say, All American is so good. Also, I have been sleeping on All American. Again, I saw like all these posts, like the new season came out, everybody's talking about it. I'm like, what's it about? Like, what's the hype for? So after I finished On My Block first, I watched All American, and that is just such a good series, like real life events. I'm pretty sure like the series is based on true events. Oh no, I'm on season 1 episode 11. So it's about this high school senior. His name is Spencer. He plays football in Crenshaw, which is a poverty place. He comes from poverty, but he's super good. His talents at football are just, he's like a prodigy. And I'm sorry if it's so noisy. Everybody's home now, so like, I'm sorry, the noise levels in my videos are just gonna be like, anyways, so bear with me. He transferred to Beverly Hills, and so he's kind of trying to make a new life in Beverly Hills playing football. But yeah, it's a really good show. Another Netflix series, I would say, if you haven't seen it already, You. And I'm just so excited for season 3 to come out, because that show is just like, it's kept me on my toes. Like, it was just so suspenseful, like what's gonna happen next. He's pretty crazy. The main character is pretty crazy. He don't play no games at all. It's about this guy, his name is Joe, and basically he's like very overprotective and like kind of possessive over his girlfriends. So like he has a new girlfriend like every season, and he's just a little, he takes it to the extreme, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to get too much into details, but You is a very good series. Oh my goodness, so a movie on Netflix that I really loved, I love the message of it and everything, is Happily Ever After. It's about a perfectionist lady who grew up to be a perfectionist because her mother installed that in her, that she had to be perfect. Her hair had to be perfect. She had to have the perfect job, and she just had to be, you know, perfect. So she goes on her journey, and she like does some soul searching and discovers that she doesn't have to be perfect. Her hair is not her, and she just shaves her hair all off and just is a new person and has new beliefs on life, and just, it's a really good movie. I think I cried on this movie. I cried on a lot of movies and TV shows. You know what else is a really good movie? Is, and it will have you, it's like a mind, I don't know, it messes with your mind. It's called Fractured. So it's about this man. He has a wife and he has a daughter. So they had an injury, an accident or whatever, and they get sent to the ER, and he has like a panic attack, panic search, and he's convinced that the hospital is hiding something from him, and it's like they're trying to make him out to be the bad guy, and maybe he killed the wife and the daughter, or is this all a dream? And like the end of the movie, like you never know, you don't know what's happening, and it's just a good mind blower. I guess you get to pick the ending yourself, but if you're into that stuff, definitely watch Fractured. Okay, so let me tell you guys, this used to be my absolute favorite thing to watch on Netflix. It is How to Get Away with Murder. So if you're into drama and you're into action and into mystery, this show is for you. I'm telling you guys, you won't regret it. How to Get Away with Murder. Annalise Keating, the queen, period. Has 6 seasons, I think, or 5 seasons. They're coming out with a 6th season, supposed to, I think, in April. So I cannot wait for that. But literally, like, you guys, it like takes you on a journey, and you're like, how do some of the things happen? I can't really get into detail because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. But if you've watched How to Get Away with Murder, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like a journey, and you're like trying to figure out like how are certain things happening and certain people are getting caught, because it's how to get away with murder. I sound crazy, but it's a good show. You know what else is a really good show? Scandal with Olivia Pope, well, aka Kerry Washington, but aka Gladiator in a suit. But Scandal is a really good TV series on Netflix. She's a lawyer. It's about a lawyer who solves cases and trials and tribulations. She's constantly getting tested, and she can never like catch a break. But I'm telling you guys, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder. I had to get some yogurt. There's some really good yogurt, Chobani Greek yogurt, but with pineapples in it. So good. So the next movie that I really suggest is The Pursuit of Happiness. It's such an emotional, just, it's so emotional, but it's about this dad who's raising his son. He's the only parent of his son, and he's just trying to give his son the best life. They're homeless. They're sleeping in bathrooms, you know, struggling to find homeless shelters so they can sleep. It's a really good movie. That the outcome of it is positive, and he does eventually give his child a better life, and as well as himself a better life. It gets you emotionally attached though. I cried so many times watching that movie, but it's such a good movie. Will Smith plays in there, and his real son Jaden Smith also plays his son in the movie too. What Happened on Monday is such a good movie. I feel like it's underrated. People don't really watch it all like that. It's about these 7 sisters. They all have the same face, and it's about their dad. He's a single parent raising 7 daughters who all look alike, but he's only allowed to have 1 kid. So the daughter's name is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that's like their names, and they go out on their day. So if it's Monday's day, Monday would go out and do her daily routine, because where they're at, they're only allowed to have 1 children, but he has 7 of them, so he has to hide them. And Monday gets lost. That's what this whole movie about. So that's why it's like what happened to Monday. But I would say that is a good movie. I feel like watching it again. I haven't watched it in like 3 years, but it's so good. Another Netflix original movie that is good is Bird Box. You probably already seen it because it was like literally everywhere. Everybody was talking about it. But if you haven't watched Bird Box, go ahead and watch it. It is kind of scary though. I'm not gonna cap. It kind of freaked me out a little bit, but it's a really good movie. I feel like there's a deeper message to take in besides what the actual movie is portraying. Basically, it's only a few people left on Earth. You can't look outside. You can't look. Basically, you have to, and if you're in the house, you have to cover your windows and stuff. You can't look outside. You can't be outside like that. So if you take off the blindfold, or if you look outside and you look with your eyes, I guess you commit suicide. You want to kill yourself, and then you want to kill other people, and it's kind of scary, but it has a really good ending, and the ending made me cry too. But if you're into that stuff, Bird Box is the movie for you. All right, a classic I'm talking about classic Italian movie, Goodfellas. So good. Like, I literally watched that movie like 3 times, and I could watch it again and again and again and again and again. But it's about this guy who's like half Italian, half white. He's in a mob, an Italian mob or whatever. And he kind of goes to rags to riches, and then back to rags real quick. He gets hooked on drugs. He starts freaking out, being real paranoid, and he did time in prison. And Robert De Niro's in there. I love young Robert De Niro. Another really good movie is Paid in Full. I literally watched that movie like 5 times, and I could watch that again. It's about these 3 guys, but mainly one character. He also goes from rags to riches, and he sells weed. He sells drugs, and he quickly begins his rise in the New York community. And he's very flashy. His best friend turns on him and sets him up and tries to kill him, but he didn't die. And then he gets revenge, but that is a really good movie, Paid in Full. It's a classic as well, and just so good. So another good movie that kind of freaks me out and scares me is 2012. If you haven't seen that movie, it's basically they predicted like how the world's gonna end in 2012. Remember when the world was gonna end in 2012? They kind of predicted it, how it was supposed to happen or whatever, but it's like all these natural disasters all happening at once, and just people trying to make it out, escape, people dying like in floods and tornadoes, hurricanes, like tsunamis. It is crazy. But it's a thriller. It's definitely a thriller. But yeah, I feel like watching that movie after I'm finished with this video. I'm probably gonna watch that movie again, because I really like that movie, but it is scary. It's scary to think like they said that was supposed to happen in 2012. Like, it's kind of scary. I haven't mentioned a TV series or movie that you guys think that I should have put in this video. Comment down below. Let me know what's your favorites. Give me suggestions. I'm always down for new suggestions, always down to watch something new. We got nothing but time now. So that is about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you know where to leave them in the comment section down below. And also subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, and also turn on your post notifications bell so that you will never miss a video when I post. And lastly, follow me on all my social medias. It'll be in the description bar down below if you want to. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.